Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up.
Two. This one is good for you. The Bushman selection. You hear me? Bushman.
We burn a fire, pan we got Babylon and the preacher could have never get me down. And though they try to use me and abuse me, I leave them with the ground. Me burn a fire, pan we got Babylon and the preacher could have never get me down. And though they try to use me and abuse me, I leave them with the ground. The way goes fast so long on the plantation, and me never get paid. Of all they stole away, how many lives they slay? Now them works that slap them in them face. Why are you? You are your proof, yeah, you well. It's after we knew and that you could only expect. And all those first that you compare. Hey. And all those books you sold away. All those kids you let stay. Wait on your judgment day. Babylon, we gonna fire fire, we got Babylon and the streets that could have never get me down. And though they try to use me and abuse me, I leave them with the ground. We gonna fire fire, we got Babylon and the streets that could have never get me down. And though they try to use me and abuse me, I leave them with the ground.
It is a waiting morning, not enough feet in the desert. Who knows people run for the comes out when there is something.
This love is getting denied. How you try? First, I'm gonna go with culture coming in bona fide. Oh, Lord, hi.
The one she love on a Monday, right to Tuesday.
The man said,
When a Wednesday, no pose on Thursday. Extra loving on a Friday, cause of it's my payday. Monday to Saturday, and then the Sunday rest day.
yeah. Pour out the muffin where she wants, she have to get. She no need no paper, so she no throat, not get it. I'm sure that I'm a brother who can throw short of it to make you roll and turn over and bust down his way. What she want of that, she need that me have, she have to get. Inna the summer, inna the winter, inna the rain when it a wet. All night she woulda sit down all on the back. And now worry and not fret, that's the middle of
She
the
deliver on the Monday, hey, more on Tuesday. Settle down on a Wednesday. I'm more loving on Thursday. Extra loving on a Friday. Cause that's my payday. Continue through Saturday. Still licking down on Sunday.
There is so much thing about you that I admire. Come in on me life and full of what I want to try. It's amount of loving up till now we're not tired. Oh, like eyes are still hot like a fire. Woman, how you want in my future plan. Every minute, every hour, every day and second. Hey, the flex we know the pan. Come in, there is a man come sing out.
On a Monday. On Tuesday,
You what a man say?
extra loving on a Wednesday. We're on Thursday.
Okay.
Extra loving on a 'cause that's my payday. Alright. And I'm laughing on a Saturday. Like you Sunday.
Hardcore ragamuffin where she want she a figure. She no need no paper soldier, no scout, no. I'm sure that I'm a brother who can cure shot a bread to make you roll and turn over and bust down. This way what she wanted, that she needed, that me have she a figure. Inna the summer, inna the winter, inna the rain when it a wet. All night she woulda sit down wait pon the box step. And no worry, and no fret, 'cause there is no
Living on a Monday. More on Tuesday. My nothing on a Wednesday. No phones on Thursday. Show up on a Friday. Oh, so that's my payday. Continue on a Saturday. Right through Sunday.
There is something about you that I admire. Girl, you come in my life and full of what I once require. It's a amount of loving up till now we not tire. Full of eyes and still hot like a fire. Woman, I do what in my future plan. Every minute checking you are every day.
Mic check, mic check. Hello, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me. Just doing a quick mic check, mic check, mic check. Nice and loud, nice and loud. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Hello, everyone on Bacchanal TV. And hello, everyone on Cazzy Facebook. We are getting ourselves together to go live on Caribbean Live TV on Facebook very shortly. So just bear with us. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and just play a little bit of music so that, once we are ready, we are going to come right back with you. We have a great show for you tonight, by the way. Anyway, all about the carnival. Atlanta Carnival is coming up in May. So we are going to be showcasing everything carnival with the wonderful Patricia, who is the president of Atlanta Carnival. So watch out for her a little later. So we are going to come straight back and I'm going to get you some music. All right. So we are going to be back in just one moment after these messages.
Photo booth rentals, man. Capture your smile forever when you're working with Tika Smiles, man. Your next event, your anniversary, any type of private event, promotions, baby showers, corporate events, weddings, birthdays, school events, whatever you're having, contact Tika Smiles, man. That 360 photo booth rental is the thing to have at your next event. I know you said it. How do I contact Tika? The best way to contact her is her number, 678-243-0231. That's right, 678-243-0231. Or Tika Fire LLC at gmail.com or Tika Smiles 360 on Instagram. Make sure you hit up Tika Smiles when you're having your next event. If you want to smile and have a lot of fun, 360 photo booth rental by Tika Smiles, man. Make sure you hit her up, all right? Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your picture. You want those bitches to come out. You want those bitches.
Again, I go kill them. I ain't the Chicago man. Then the three of them can turn. And not rest their right children. Well, then the man, so you don't be grudgeful, and you don't be envious. You're part of the king, and you must not corrupt. In the bed of corruption, you must not rubber. In the third congregation, you must not get. When you see them bloody meat, you must not cook up. When you see them devil soup, you must not sick up. Glorify your bread and work, and don't get jealous. If you see your sister falling, you must stand for it. And you don't feel that hearing, you don't feel love touch, you don't feel love borrow, you don't feel love trust. I am full of the guy, but my man, I'm not killing them. I am the other time of my friend. That's the three of them countries. And just like a movie time, again, I'm not killing them. I am the other time of my friend. That's the three of them countries. Well, no grudge, Mr. John, before one and and I then come back in my house and land. No grudge, Mr. Snitch, we go up for it. And I then come back in five and like this. No grudge, me, Richard, push run down the here. So you know, say we are here, hostess from play. And this is something no one would not repeat.
Hey, I'm Ariana Grande. Hey, yo, this Cardi B. What's up? It's Megan Thee Stallion.
Yo, this is Standard.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth. This is Ed Sheeran.
Live from Atlanta, Georgia, it's the promo show with Cazzy B.
Check it out.
All right. Check. Mic check. Check it out. Myself. All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone on Facebook, Caribbean Live TV on Facebook. Hello to everyone listening to us on YouTube, on all of our lives, on Cazzy B on Facebook as well. Hello, and on YouTube, of course. Good afternoon. It's Friday. Welcome to the promo show with Cazzy B. Yes, it is Friday. I know it's a completely different day. It's not Wednesday. No more hump day. It's going to be Friday. We're going to get you off for the weekend. Okay. So Friday, February the 2nd. And welcome to the promo show with Cazzy B. As I said, I just want to welcome everyone listening to us from around the world. Everyone listening to us on our radio app, Radio Live 365 on Caribbean Life Radio. And everyone, we're of course coming to you live from CLTV Studios right here at 6254 Memorial Drive in Stone Mountain. And we had a much needed break. I know the last show was in December, but here we are. I needed January off, at least a month off, just so I can get my, things in order, the beginning of a new year. But we are back. We are going to be continuing with season 3. This is episode 14, season 3. So we're going to come to you right through until the summer. We are gearing up for an amazing summer. We are on the verge of Atlanta Carnival. So Atlanta Carnival we're definitely in that mode. We're in the band launch mode. There are band launches happening. I know Entice is happening this weekend. And we've got Mass Maniacs coming up. So if you haven't been to a band launches yet, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you catch a band launch. So Atlanta Carnival is going to be big and much better this year. We have the theme of One Carnival, hashtag One Carnival. So put a fire emoji up in the comments if you are in agreement with One Carnival. So that's what's happening. And I mentioned Carnival because tonight, coming up at 6 o'clock, we have the amazing Patricia. She is the president of Atlanta Carnival, downtown Atlanta Carnival, and that is happening at 6 o'clock. We're going to hear all from Patricia. We're going to find out what's going on in Carnival world, what she's working on, the routes. I know you want to know the route, the bands, just everything that you ever wanted to know about Carnival. So if you have any questions, or if you have anything you'd like to say with regards to Carnival, any comments, if you'd like to join us here on the show, give us a call, 678-661-1819. Tune in, ask questions, and also just let us know what is happening out and about in your world. So as always, the promo show is sponsored by a few of our list of sponsors. So starting with Trap Water, thank you for your sponsorship. Brownline Consulting Services, that is my company. So if you are in the in the mode for having a new job, if you want to get promoted, anything that you are planning on doing work-wise, I'm happy to work with you on a new resume, as well as interview tips, as well as just general helping you network online, helping you find a job, how to navigate that whole experience. Give me a call. My number is 202-550-2923. And also being a realtor, this is what I am as well. Century 21, we have a special right now for anyone looking for a home. We have free consultations. So if you are in the market for a new home, if you are an investor, if you're a buyer, a seller, anything in the property world, please give us a call as well. It's the same number, 202-550-2923. Last but not least, Wear White, the amazing Wear White. Again, I mentioned Carnival. This is one of the hottest events to go to during the Carnival season. Wear white, get your whites out. It's happening on Sunday to the day after Carnival. Carnival's on the Saturday. This is on Sunday evening. And we have none other than the amazing Patrice Roberts. Patrice Roberts will be, well, it's going to be, they're calling it Ladies Edition, even though we have Michael Bija, who's going to be on the show. But Patrice Roberts, as well as Nadia Batson, all are going to be on Wear White. So that is an event not to be missed. You will hear much more about Wear White as we go through the next few weeks, the next few months, because they are going to have their artists. Hopefully we can get Patrice on the show, maybe not in person, but at least on a phone call. So we'll try and get all the artists on, at least on a phone call. But that is what's happening. So there's a lot going on for Atlanta Carnival leading up to. So with further ado, what I'm going to do now, my DJ, I'm going to tell you all about my DJ. He is on his way, so he'll be here shortly. He is actually going to be my new co-host. So we have the wonderful DJ DX, kid from Linden. He is on his way. He's stuck in traffic. I mean, this is Atlanta. I actually posted something about, I'm from Atlanta, of course, ... because that's what's been going on. I think it's a trend on TikTok. But one of my comments said, of course, there's traffic. It takes you an hour to get everywhere. If you're going 60 miles, you still need to leave, in good time. So that is Atlanta traffic for you. But never mind. He will be here, and he has got so much in store. He is just fired up and ready to go. So you're going to be seeing much more about. You're going to be seeing much more of him, and you're going to be hearing a lot more about him because I'm going to ask him a few questions. He doesn't know he's going to be interviewed tonight, but he will. So DJ DX, if you're listening and you're on your way, can't wait to see you. You're going to be here soon, and in the meantime, we are going to play. I actually have, my techie person here. He knows everything about technology. So we're going to either run some ads or play some music. We got a little thing going on here, a little break. I'm going to call it an ad break. So that's what's coming up right now. And I will come straight back to you with some more information and announcements.
You allegedly guilty? Have you been charged with a serious crime? Have you been arrested? Got warrants? Sleepless and worried about defending those charges? Well, it doesn't have to be that way. If you answered yes to any of these questions, you need a lawyer right away. A lawyer can stop the police from contacting you directly, defend those charges, and keep you out of jail. But you need the right team on your side. Call the Nicola Cummings Law Firm today at 470-222-2222. We only have a few slots available, so call us today. 470-222-2222. Free case evaluation. The choice of an attorney is an important one and should not be based solely on advertisement. NicolaCummingsLawFirm.com.
Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you. It's 404.
Easy and say shoot to one queen, but wait, hold on. If Solomon and David had laid this by the dozen, then why can't I be greedy? Tell me why, oh why, oh why? Why me for Continental, girl, I accept. Want me for themselves forever accept. Man, I lose cannon, me never accept. When me aim for fire, me target the next. Me do them beat down, relentless rotation, always in full effect. That's when one not right, me step left, select the next candidate. Girl, if you want me, here I am, then you can have me. Sharing is caring, so you got to share me. Say you like dark chocolate, ooh, I'm free of cost. Sharing is caring, so you got to share me. Yeah. African girl are my favorite. Something about the way all them directed. South American girls have a nice base. When them dance, it coming like a earthquake. Antarctican girls, them ice cold, but them warm touch take me to my places. Australian girls, them amaze me, but the European girls drive me crazy. African girls, them kind of faithy, but the personality is like a pastry. North American girls captivate me. When I'm careful, them get all my life savings, but no one girl can contain me. When so many in line waiting, although me not have no time sparing, me sure me can spare for you. Girl, if you want me, then you can have me. Yeah, sharing is caring, so you got to share me. Cause you like that chocolate, I'm free of cost. Sharing is caring, so you got to share me. Yeah. Continental girl, I accept. Want me for themselves forever accept. Man, loose cannon, me never dead set. When me aim for fire, me target in excess. Yes, me do them beat down, relentless rotation, always in full effect. That's when one not upright, me step left, select the next candidate. Girl, if you want me, then you can have me. Bring me everything, but you got to be me. Just like I love it. I'm free of love, sharing it, caring, so you got to share me, yeah. Everybody up, yeah. Give them all idea. Everybody up, love you look, yeah. Give them all idea. What do? Spend a couple of yeah. Make the club shake. Living legend on the asphalt. No, the must here. Slim gather from the pussy gather chop it off weight. Everybody, up. Give them a up. No shadows. Fear no, just wait. Tough crackers. Them badness a cupcake. And no bus cappers. A broke foot a duct tape. Girl love backers. That girl move up straight. Or the swamp look. Bang hook a chuck weight. Big broom. A old broom. No freak. A clean sweep. Must wake, no escape. House lift up left gate. Love it look, roll up a chest plate. Love it look, roll up a neck break. One crocodile, pussy them a pet snake. Running with me side, give them a up. Move anything, if I know me, I must fear. What's the law? Rise early, murder the sun, me walk late. Pussy, why you think me think never fluctuate? Love it up, give them a update. Seizure, girl see me and just shake. One deal with my bars like she a great. London girl, would I say, yup mate. Trinidad, New York, upstate. The 9 other girl, pussy them love paid. What me say, badness upgrade. First matic, black clock, stuff great. Line them up, think me a run fade. See me, pussy them just pray. Shooting, murder, gun trade. Jump up, just made. Everybody up. Give them a update. Everybody up. Love it look. Yeah, give them a update. What me do? Spend a couple dumb plates, make the club shake. Living legend on the asphalt, no the must eat. Slim gal swing the pussy gal chop enough weight. Everybody, give them a update. Now miss him, pain. Target him, great. Somebody, you're talking it in pain. Clotting it, the cartridge a fling flame. Most fancy go handed and insane. Just bad, a gun bag, a ring game. Who give them name? Still the modesty die. Kill quick ahead of fly. The fling kick can never hide. Picnic could never try. Pull up. Everybody up.
Give them a update. Murder, murder. Everybody up, love you, look. Yeah, give them a update. Come down, friend, that's up in job here. Make the club shake, living legend on the asphalt. No, they must be. Still gal swing the pussy, gal carry no fear. Everybody, give them a update. Young girl on fire pin. From the sun, girl, I get wiring. Girl, see me outside, I'm a phone, them dialing. Yeah. Rich lifestyle, I got them following. Bad minded when you blast off spaceship. We are walk with a trip, we are no nail clip. Put it them, never want man to make it. Every record where them start will break it. Zero me I come from. Oh, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I know me I come from. Oh, look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
Yo, yo, St. Thomas native. Look on greatness, the street and safety, no shake if you pay slid. Them mate with them lady have weep on them brain and slave week. Life change up, buy them off the car racing. You feel proud of the changes. Pop it up your range, I know nothing for them, you mean. Forward from slavery and rule it bravery. The whole of them fear with them not learn. Can't the sick in a bar, but rifle really up like skirt. We no converse, now fall when you get up and work. We lost them and with our first.
Anybody when know me for real, no say me deserve everything. Yeah. Remember when the clothes never real, yet still me never stole anything. I'm a bad girl, and Jay number one. From out in me bank book full of millions. Them can't understand how me they are so long. Make history a Gambia like a champion. I'll do them trace it up. They know me a the man. Popcorn I feel like the world I did never wrong. Pushing them every day. That's Mr. Sutherland. I be haters, them a sing along. They really keep off the stage. Me a walk with a clip where I'm a she said them never want man.
All right, all right, all right, all right. So, hello, everybody. We are back. We are back. So, welcome back to the promo show. Now, there's one thing I do want to share with you. Something that is coming up next week. It's another show that I am going to be doing. It's called the Lunch Date. So, Lunch Date with Cazzy. That is coming up on Tuesday, February the 6th at 11 a.m. I know it's an early lunch here on the East Coast, but across the world it's a little later. So in the UK, for example, it's at 4 p.m. So it's going to be a show all about just conversations, conversations with people from around the world, movers and shakers, as I like to put it. No topic is off limits. We're going to be talking about everything. My first guest is a writer, producer, director over in the UK. His name is Freddie Nwaka, and you are going to love him. He is such a nice guy. He has done so much, 13 movies, I believe, under his belt. So I can't wait for you to meet him, introduce him to everyone. He's no stranger to being on camera anyway. But he's a really nice guy, and I can't wait for you to meet him. So we have a lot of guests lined up for the show. So look out for Lunch Date with Cazzy. I'm actually going to show the flyer right now, which is on, if you're on Bacchanal TV, YouTube, or Facebook, you will be able to see the flyer. But that show is coming up, like I said, on the February the 6th. It's on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, 11 a.m. 4 p.m. UK time. And like I said, we're going to have lots and lots of guests. So on his way is DJ DX. So you're going to hear a lot of more music from DJ DX. He is on his way, the kid from Linden coming up. And of course, in the building, we have our guest that's coming up at 6 o'clock. We are actually going to talk about some trending topics as well, because I like to talk about trending topics on the show. But this is all about Wear White. Let me tell you about my amazing sponsors. Wear White is Ladies Edition. The Ladies Edition coming up May the 26th is outside, ladies and gentlemen, outside. The time is 8 o'clock. It's going to be outside. It's on Sunday. So like I said, it's the day after Carnival. If you have not as yet got your tickets, go and get your tickets, $45 early bird. And believe me, they will sell out of early bird very soon. So these flyers are all out. We've got Patrice Roberts is on the flyer. In fact, let me show you all three, bring them all three to the stage. So we have a full lineup. We have the Road March winner, Mr. DNA himself, Patrice Roberts, and Nadia. Somebody say Nadia. So Nadia Batson is also on the bill. So don't you miss Wear White. Get your whites together. You know what it's like. Summer's coming up. Every other parties are white. So get as many whites as you can. Get that all, lined up. So, like I said, we are going to come back with some music. I got my my DJ here. He's playing some music. So play whatever you like. We're going to come back with some music, and I'm back again for some more announcements.
See a hot girl, me a call her hello. You see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me a tell you, something to me think, shape to me blink. My enemy them me a super thing. Camera, action, flip. When we outside, like buggy building, let me fuck up in your. No more, keep up, yeah, stop, oh, sting up, yeah, bad man, killer, some move, some rock, some simplica, move, do, quick, keep up, yeah, drop, quick up, make a dance, couple time, yeah, no picture.
Drift. Oh no, we were gonna keep the music going. So anyway, so like I said, so tonight coming up, we've got Patricia. She is on her way. We're gonna talk about Carnival. We're gonna talk about everything else that we have going on, and I do have some trending topics that we're gonna discuss. But I want to hear everybody else's opinion. I don't want it just to be my opinion. But seeing that I have one person in the studio that I'm gonna have him say his opinion on one particular subject, which we're going to start talking about now. Because I don't know, I think he might have an opinion or two or three, maybe, on a particular subject. So, let's get himself ready. We're going to get him a mic so he can chime in on Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj. I know you're going to see it. He has a big smile on his face. I knew he was going to know about this subject. In the end, even though I don't really want to talk about it that much because I don't really know a lot about it that much. However, it is a trending topic and it's a big time trending topic. So what do you know about well, first of all, let me introduce you. This is Taj. Tay, ladies and gentlemen. Tay, hello.
What's up, guys? I'm Tay.
How are you doing?
Doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good. Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining me to talk about this one subject, which I knew you would know a lot about. I know Dietz would probably know a lot about it too when he makes his way here. But what do you think about this whole Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, this hip hop, the female war of hip
I
hop?
don't understand the female beef. Like I just woke up and they were just at it, and I'm like, what did Megan say? I thought she was in the news for something else, not
Right.
beefing with Nikki. I don't know with Nikki, she just wakes up beefing with people. So I'm just like, what did she say
You
this
know,
time?
I like Nicki. I like Nicki. Well, she's got the song out called Hiss.
Yeah,
And then Nicki came back with Bigfoot.
yeah, I heard Bigfoot. I was like, why are they
Yes,
trying to make like
I heard Bigfoot this morning. I heard that she had a wig on, a
yeah,
really long wig. She was kind of, yep. I heard that this morning. But you know what? It takes an ugly turn when they start to bring in, some of, Nikki was talking about Megan Stallion's
speaking
mom's
on the dead,
grave
yeah.
and stuff like that. It
And I
kind of
heard
takes an
about that,
ugly,
and that's kind of
yeah, it takes an
disgusting,
ugly
honestly.
turn when that happens. For those of you who don't know, Megan Thee Stallion, her mom died of a brain tumor back in 2019. So it happens to be they've got police guard now around,
Yeah, around the graves, and I was like, who said go to the grave? Like,
yeah.
I think Nicki fans are doing that, and I think they've been speaking a lot about how Nicki fans usually take it a little too far when they're beefing. So I'm like,
They
I don't
always
know if this is
do.
the beef that we really want to see play out. It's bringing out the worst in
No, no. But you know what? Sometimes the negative comes with positive. So I am if Megan is doing what she does best, which is she said her part and now she's kind of being quiet because at the end of the day, she's got a new album coming out.
Yeah.
So she's getting a great, a lot of publicity for that. She also announced a tour this
I
summer.
did see that.
So she is gonna win at the end of the day.
Whose side are you on with it?
I'm not on either one of their sides.
You just watching the playback. You're just like, I hope you
I
guys
just
figure
want
it
them
out.
both
Back to making
to
music.
Yeah, I just want them both to be successful in their own rights and do, what it is that they do. So that's all I want them to do. But hey, that's what hip hop is about though.
Yeah, I like good competition. That's real sportsman, like not the grave desecrating
Yeah.
and stuff. But the
When it
actual
hits a
let's go
turn,
back
that's
and
when you
forth.
gotta stop. But
Yeah.
the nice, healthy competition, no one could, that's how a lot of them got to where they got to anyway, because I'm not a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. I was of her earlier music.
Yeah, and a lot of people were.
But this new age music where, all you're doing is just cussing each other out and you're just beefing to sell, I don't know. And then the fans are
Social
like,
media plays a little bit in that too. Unfortunately,
it
that's
does.
part of it.
Yeah, it does. It does. And the fans are like, they're
Eating
like
this stuff up left and right. I'm like,
they make
this is
it
happening
worse.
so fast. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, you're up tweeting about this stuff.
Yeah. Oh no, they do. I think when I woke up, it was 7 hours prior. So she must have done it in the middle of the night when
Yes.
she dropped it. She dropped it in the middle of the night, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I woke up and was like, what happened? Like the whole world just on fire, just post
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm like, what happened in the 7 hours I went to sleep? Like, did she get sleep? Is she actually working
She
right
probably
now?
didn't sleep.
No,
She
she
probably
has an
didn't
album out
sleep.
right now. She just released an album. Like, are you not busy with that? You got time
She
to do
did,
this?
but right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it. But okay, so we are the 2nd of February. So it is Black History Month. Okay, so one of the things that I wanted to highlight for Black History Month, but first of all, it's February. Why does it have to be February? Why is it the shortest month of the year? We have an extra day with it being a leap year. So we do have an extra day. So there is the 29th of February. But why does it have to be the shortest month for Black History? In the UK, that's where I'm from, the UK, Black History is in October. So we do have one of the longest months for Black History over in the UK. But anyway, we can celebrate Black History all year round. But one thing I do want to highlight is an Ethiopian-born teenager from Virginia. He was honored for inventing a potential soap that can treat skin cancer. I don't know if you heard about this story. His name is Heman, and I hope I'm, forgive me if I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, but Heman Bekele, so that's Heman, and last name Bekele, so Bekele, I believe. So when he was in middle school, you have those science, the science fairs and the different things. So he became America's top young scientist. He was 14 years old. 14 years old. He's still 14 years old. So this happened last year. He's now, he got so many awards. Cancer in itself is increasing in younger folks. So victims, so we're getting younger and younger with cancer. They relate it to weight, to smoking, and to not getting your screening. So guys, if you're listening, please go and get your screenings. Go get everything that you need to do to prevent this. But kudos to him, Ethiopian-born teenager right here in Virginia, from Virginia, and he invented a soap to treat skin cancer. So kudos to him. Where's the clap? Where's the clap? See, if the DJ was here, I could have done but anyway, so kudos to him indeed. So that is my my Black History moment for today. In fact, every show during the month of February, I'm gonna give a Black History story that you don't see on mainland, because I didn't even hear about it. I actually had to go and Google something amazing. I heard this story first on The View, and I followed up with it, and I was like, wow, this is something that needs to be told. You don't really get a lot of history like that, especially with the youngsters. So kudos to him. This weekend is the Grammys. The Grammys. Do you watch the Grammys? Do you watch the Grammys? You like the Grammys?
I have not seen the Grammy. I'm under a rock when it comes to stuff. I read more technical stuff than I read Grammys. I don't know where to begin with that.
Well, the Grammys, it should be fun. Victoria Monet, you know who she is?
No, what is she starring?
She sang "Blame It on My Mama." You ever heard that song?
Oh, okay. She got a Grammy for that song?
She has 7 nominations, actually,
Wow.
not just one. Yeah, she is big time. She's actually starring in a movie as well, so she's doing a lot. She has 7 Grammy nominations. She says she is very humble. She's been a writer for a while. Like, she's written songs for Brandy, written songs for a whole bunch
she's
of
been
people.
in the industry.
She's been in the industry for a while, but she hasn't really, written anything for herself. Like, she's written for I know Brandy. Oh, Ariana Grande. She's written for her. She's good, really good friends with her. So she's written, she's written for a lot of great people. But that song "On My Mama," I do love the song. It sounds very kind of old school. She's such a young girl.
Soul for it to have something like
But
that.
yeah, it's an old soul song. It's almost like a Charlie Wilson type song, really old soul. But I love the song, and quite rightly so. She's got 7 Grammy nominations. So good luck to her. Talking about Grammys, one more story before everyone comes in the room. Talking about Grammys, Mr. Usher. It's the Usher Bowl.
He is hosting the.
I'm not calling it the Super Bowl. It's the Usher Bowl, because you're only there for halftime anyway. I don't care. The Chiefs are playing the 49ers. Yes, the Chiefs.
So?
Yeah, San Francisco 49ers and the Chiefs. The Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl the last 4 times in about 5 or 6 years. So it's Taylor's team.
She's supporting them from afar.
She is. So it's Taylor's team versus the 49ers, basically. It's going to be all of her, I don't even know what her fans are called.
Swifties. Yeah,
there you go. It just came to me. Okay, so it's the Swifties versus the 49ers, basically. And then we're there for Usher Bowl, which is a halftime. I can't wait to see Usher, because I know he is going to knock it out of the park. He is definitely going to do everything from the old school to the. I mean, I think he just released some new music, because of course, why wouldn't you? They don't get paid for doing the Super Bowl.
No, it's
what I mean. It's
purely exposure.
Yeah. It's marketing, it's publicity. It's people will go out and buy his music, his new album. So that's exciting. That's exciting for him. So Usher, he is all set for halftime.
Any songs you're excited for him to perform?
I don't know. Confessions is always one that comes to mind. I know it's a little slower, but I kind of like it when you hear that beat when it drops. That is always a good one. And then of course, Yay. I know he's gonna do Yay because everybody likes that. I don't know. He does a lot of what I like about Usher is, he's a mover. And he is, I don't know how he's not probably not going to get the crowd involved one way or the other, but his dancers are going to be everywhere. I can see it almost like how when Beyonce performed, she had everyone on the field, she did like everything. I think he is going to bring something amazing.
Okay.
Definitely to the show. So unfortunately I'm really only watching it because of halftime.
Halftime.
I don't really
or
care
the
about the
commercials. The
game.
commercials are funny
The commercials are funny. The commercials are funny. I might actually even gamble. I think I may not a lot, like $50. I don't know. Is that a lot?
too. Any dollar towards gambling is a lot.
Maybe $50. But I'm gonna gamble $50 for the 49ers to win because they're going in. I don't think they're quite going in as the underdog, but because I know that the Chiefs and with Taylor Swift and all her fans are going
A
to
lot
be
of energy
behind.
riding against them.
Yeah, it's they're going to be having the camera all up on her, and so I'm going to go
That's
with the
Mahomes.
49ers.
Patrick Mahomes plays for
Patrick Mahomes, and I like him. So not taking anything away from Patrick either, but I'm going to go with who's considered the underdogs. I'm going to go with the 49ers. I'm going to put $50 on, and I don't know. They don't have to win by any. They just have to win. They don't have to be by 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know the terms, but as long as they win, and I get some money back for my $50. So that's all. So that's what we're gonna do. So that's what's coming up. So Super Bowl this coming Sunday. I think kickoff is about 6, something along those lines. It's early. I just remember Super Bowl being so late. So it's like a late night thing. So like I said, so Black History Month, this is how you guys can support Black history. If anyone's listening who would like to either get involved in something. So with Black history, we have many ways. So I'm just going to name a few that I came up with. So support Black businesses. And that could mean any type of Black business. So whether it's a, hair salon or a nail salon or something, or even right here on the promo show, support us with sponsorship. So support a Black business, support Black promoters. You guys, Atlanta is full. Atlanta is almost like a mecca for events. So support Black promoters, support, the books, lots of history books, lots of Black history books, film. There's lots and lots and lots of Black films. Tubi for one. I actually had a film director on with me last year. His movie's called Selector, and that is currently showing on Tubi. So maybe go watch the movie, go support him. The Bob Marley movie is coming out actually on February 14th, Valentine's Day. So go support that movie. Let it be one of the, and I believe when it comes out, it's actually going to be midweek. So let it be one of the biggest movies to hit the theaters midweek. It's not coming out on the weekend. It's coming out midweek. So let's all go and support that movie. Let's wear our red, yellow, and green and go support that movie. It should be good. And also, of course, Black music. We have a lot of our local musicians. Ras Favor, Kenny Blessing. Kenny Blessing is actually going to be performing at Atlanta Carnival. So let's support our Black music, our local Black music. So it's Black History Month. So go out as much as you can and support the Black community, just Black culture all together. Go and support us. So we are going to play a little bit of music. So I've done some of my trending topics. I do have some other trending topics, but like I said, we're going to wait for our guests when they come so we can talk about some of the other trending topics that we have. But we're going to just play a little bit of music. And if you are watching me on Caribbean Live TV on Facebook, hello. If you're watching me on YouTube, on Bacchanal TV, and also on my Facebook, hello, and welcome. Don't forget, Wear White. The Wear White's coming up. I'm showing all of my flyers from Wear White. So we're going to get back to some music. All righty.
How mashing up the block? A big thief, so your man get shot. Tell you what the fit up it. Me na me yard come.
You see you put it on me now, it can be a blood long right to the lucky black. How I cheese and a skinny jean bar. They got the air and a rocky dream that. Me fuck your war and it the real part. Me pull it on out like a real part. Like bomb shot a man shield with 50 gram. And the prank tell the other one say the thing mad. When the ramp me come one dance stadium ram. Telegram say the other and it takes too long. Do the man pull it charge like extension. It's a life too mad. Yeah, me look sing song. Which one girl there so nothing can wrong. I saw we look one. We put big jump. I will the party must shot. Oh, my clock it up hard. Oh, my matic up touch. Oh, matic so me up a drop it up. Shake my brain, I know the diamond. Bitch, funny, she and pathway. Fishing on the one cup, all a back by your put and then did it and it has to be a tip of tea, and we have the answer. And that any other me that. Get you back, get you won't get you back. Me have a cut, 2 shots in the head. I will check, got the room and never bed. 2 shots, say when I get scared. I will back, I'm moving never head. 2 shots, so clean from bed. Chuck beer, rum cup, full stadium, turn up the bass, now much up pay. Cow don't food and never matter where you come from. Extension tip brown like Saint and bleach up, black brown, dark skin, ash brown. It no matter which one could a US brown. Me not talk about white right in the city, 5 brown. It to make a bag of stone right to we up down. Bad bitch, me know she freaky bad. Pull up on the block and just release the guy. I wrap on my jeans and she a pull it like a cleaty bag. Rich up and tell her about my client, my Michigan. She tell me rich no bumbo clad, me gun go clad. Oh my make a tongue go part me dog. Don't stop road and end up and don't stop party. Understart and let them get the kind of I will the party must shot. Oh my clock it up hard. Oh my mat get it up catch. Oh my mat so me up a drop it up. She like that so she up to catch it up. I like she can she give me something down, yeah. I will speak, I will machine up the blood. I be kids, so your man gets up. You take a teeth, and me are the answer. And not any other me that. Get you back, get you bones, get you back. Me have a clap, 2 shots in the head. I will check, got the room and never bear. But 2 shots, say when I get scared, yeah. I will back, I will move never head. But 2 shots, so clean, bad.
Everyone's done. I'm getting big enough and down from them says a cancer on the road. Shout out! When am I speaking on the road? So, remember. Good body where the girl them possess. It a man, them make them take sense to. Good body where the girl them possess. In the latest style and in no fanciness. Stick like crazy glue. No, you a girl, yeah, what a man, if you get payable. Them not ready, them not hot, but them want follow you. If the father never tells your woman what them would do. And I sign up and I line up to get close to you. Big bad damn bread, I got a man to your hypnotizing, tantalizing like a this apple. Tell about the house when I say you just good. Body where the gang them possess. It's a man, no make them take say to. Good body where the gang them possess. Stand in enough fanciness. Can't flash, buckle match. Do the way you look sweaty to. Can I salute and your shape and squeeze it. Well groomed here and jack white teeth. I never really American. Now with me own eyes, me see and left 100 less and shot a sweet standard where you said respect and critics like the penthouse longer. The word of the teacher. Trouble to back anywhere now she speak. Good body where the girl them possess. It's a man, now make them dead. But by good body where they got them possessed. That style, no fanciness. I mean, what does it take for me to get next to you? You want me? Climb another and break the sky blue. And if I fall, who will catch me? Well, me let it be you. I love the dimples when you smile, but you shoot down when you school. Me no matter me no care. You can't have me, but you. One gang picking in a can't chat to you. Everything good body where they got them possessed. That style, I mean, no fanciness. Speak like crazy too. Shall I hold him? Yeah, well, I'm on if they get clear too. Tell them that they get not, but them want follow you. The father never sends your woman what them would do. Man, I line up and I line up just to come at you. Big madam brave, I'll garment to your hypnotizing, tantalizing, like a dicks apple. One girl picking in the can chat to you. Good, body with the goddamn possess. It's a man, make them take sense. Good, body with the goddamn possess. In a latest style, no fancy, can't flash, body match, to the way she looks sweet. Can dance and look on your shelf and squeeze it. Hell boom here, sharp white it and never read it. In a beginner with me, how nice me see it. 100 legs, some of them shout to speed. Standard, you take your respect, I'll quick fire. When don't stone for the world of the seat. One girl to kill your need and what me think? Hold it, body where the girl them bounce and hit around them and them and make them stand straight. Hold it, body where the girl them bounce and make them stand straight. How fancy it, I mean, what does it take for me to get close to you? You want me? Climb and under and paint it sky blue and if for fun, who would catch me? Baby, let it be you. I know the difference when you smile, but you're cuter when you smooth. Give your care and free butcher. One girl, them can't stop on no acting. Hold body where they got them consents. Hit a man, them make them dead. I remember that. Hold body where they got them consents. In a latest style, no fanciness. Jungle girl, jump up, that's no good. Really my girl, them just shock out like wanna shoot. Up thunder, put yourself on no put your man there. Man, don't you show your labor on the old. Hold body where they got them consents. Hit a man, them
Yo, show man. Yo, think I'm the camera. It's not it. Today me I got you a rough part. Fly out and get one rough start. Some brush it off. Stay far from beer and enough salt. I wear the blue glass. I saw the media love that. Protect myself with a 9 and a chip clock. Mark them a link when them can't find a hit song. Mix up movie involved. I saw you a go black. You're in the dark, you're in the high. Catch a fly. Some of them you black, you're hungry, no fuck and not live alive. Nah, sure no homage to nobody with that one back. Not only that. And if I badness to start, me load me strap. I see them lurking on my IG. I know your profile right. All of this was a dream, but you can't catch the flows I'm finding. Today me I got you a rough spot. Fly out and get one rough start. Some brush it off. Stay far from beer and enough salt. I want a blue glass. I saw the media love that. So what the problem? Everything I sing you I go find there. Just I do this for the fans them. My daughter the anthem. We are broke all the rules and bring out the new dance hall. Me fly out, my buy me a lad, my private car. Going to a room. Mama says she got the coast, but nobody knew that. Tick tock, me a school, get the line today. You shine all up. Today me I go through a room. Fly out and get one rock star. Push that. Different that. Diplomat, blink your body.
Different girl, different pussy. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi and get married. Hey, hey, hey. Wine pan the dan, climb pan the man. Take a little time because the night I go long. Cost of a man, glide with the tongue. Rock a king on your pussy, me no care. She a wine pan the song, wine pan the long. Done back way that I the wine position. Girl, you know business, I me like on your band. She give me the pussy anywhere. She transform whenever I talk up. Just as the she start up. Anytime she start talk up, that I make you feel tell her say she want her pop. And it just a me drop it them since at the glass pop. The day I top it, she has all the fast rap. Steady attack it, I make sure no me charge up. When me give it the grab, while I'm back she grab up. Nice and easy now, all I'm.
Da-da. Yeah. Make a waste boy chop me with no picnic that I you. Walk off and your mama be cool fish jump through. Grow the fuck up and argue with your age group. You is a man clown and that is sad truth. You say him cocky small and him is a mama's boy little bitch. Move on, you must be Lulu. Your body whole name London dead. Your mouth fuck out, that's why the man left. Who's a move and reach me.
You're still taking what's not yours. Greedy though you got more. Switching on me now, snitching on me now. Picking up dirty attitudes. What's your future then? I'm not sure. Now you lurk on every corner. Trying to make a dollar from them quarters. Thought you were my friend, even helping and proved to be my enemy. You can't even trust anyone. I've got to take myself away from all these things that hurting me. Make my life suffer. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. I've got to take myself away from all these things that hurting me. I've got to make my life suffer. Seems you don't want nothing good for real. Trees again. Tell me what you're doing there. If you think this is a wine boy, go and come again. What you doing there? If you think this is a crying boy, then go and come again. Like the man, what I mean by that plan, cause he come back and you make shot like you want. To take the pressure off, but I do what you like to bust it down. Like you went by your friend, you take so shot at it. I don't know how you do it. Gosh, feel it. There's no one put it up because I feel it. Said I'm falling, I'm falling. As I lay in my bed with my head to the ceiling. See, I'm drowning alone and I'm lost in my feelings. Somebody send me a sign, cause you know that I need it. Can't even come back to me, cause you know you're my healing. I said it's okay, therapy, it take away all the anxiety, anxiety, my brother, I tell you that we are.
All right, all right, all right. My mic up, mic check, mic check. Everybody check, mic check, mic. You know what it's like. You know what we're doing today. So thank you guys for sticking with us. We are back with the promo show with Cazzy B. And of course, today is Friday. I know it's not Wednesday. It's not Wednesday. You know, that used to be our day. So now we have switched to Friday, 5 to 7. We're gonna get you ready for everything happening the weekend. This is the official start of the weekend, by the way. We're gonna call it happy hour. We're gonna call it happy hour. So in the studio right now, I have the amazing, and I call you amazing because boy, you got some real stamina. That's what I'm gonna say. You've been in this game for a long time, and nothing has deterred you from this game. You know, we could talk about the history all day long, but we kind of went around and around in circles, and we are one. I am so happy. I'm gonna actually. I started the show by saying hashtag one carnival. I want, yes, I want that to be. Make sure I have mic is up. I want that to be the hashtag as we go forward. Hashtag one carnival ATL. Yes. I love it. I love it. I can't stop raving about it enough. It's like you said, what you pray for, it eventually is going to happen. So we have in the studio the amazing Patricia. Call you Patricia. Henry, what do I call you? You got, oh, sorry. Ooh, I'm in trouble.
I just actually, my husband been bugging me
Okay.
to get my name changed, okay? Because
Okay.
I'm not Henry anymore. I'm Eddie J.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
said, honey, when my passport is up, that's the first thing I'll do because it's so much trouble. So my passport is up this year. So I finally went down to the courthouse to get my name changed.
Finally. And
Okay.
how long have you been married, madam? I'm going to speak on behalf of your husband.
More than 4 years.
Wow. But hey, at
But
least
you know, the
you
pass,
get
I
it
have to
done.
wait till the passport up because
Well, that's
you know,
true.
I travel and then it's so much work.
Yeah.
Because I was just telling him yesterday, you know the amount of work I got to go to? I have to go to the
Yeah.
courthouse. I have to file the paperwork. And then I have to go back. Then the court sent me something yesterday that I have to come back and pay to put
Let
it
me
in the
turn the
paper.
camera on so you can see
I have to put it in
Patricia.
the paper to make sure that no one out there is married to me.
That's right. That's right. You have to make sure that
Uh-huh.
you are covered fully. Yeah, but seriously though, with the passport, you do have to you can start 6 months before it expires anyway, because whenever you're traveling, you need at least 6 months validity.
Right. So
So
mine's up in July. So
yeah.
I have to do it now. Yeah.
So you have to do it now.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you for taking some time out to join you. I actually didn't bring my my spirit camera. We are live. Let me just, we kind of upgraded a little.
Okay.
So although we're live on Caribbean Live TV on Facebook, we're also live on YouTube. We're live on Bacchanal TV, new streaming service, and we are live on my Facebook page all at the same time. So here she is, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Patricia. So Pat, tell us. I'm so excited. I know last year was a huge excitement because we had that beautiful long route, the 4 miles, and everybody was like, "Oh, I don't think it's gonna work," but it worked beautifully. So what's happening this year? What's happening this year with the route? What's happening this year with the park? If you can tell us just a little bit of insights. I know not everything is going to be, kind of signed, sealed, and delivered right now because we're still in the early days. But what is the plan?
Well, for 2024, we already put in our application. I don't waste time because I want to make sure that, if we have to have like a second plan, that we're always prepared.
Yeah.
You have to have plan A and plan B.
And sometimes
I just
plan
don't work
C.
with plan A. I have to have something. So basically after Carnival last year, the folks in the neighborhood, they didn't really like us. It was when I attended the first MP meeting, they were very upset. They complained about the nakedness. They complained because they don't understand the culture.
Yeah.
I remember waking up Sunday morning with text messages saying, "Don't come back into our neighborhood. We don't want you guys back here."
Wow.
Our dogs couldn't even go outside because of all the noise. I don't care really.
Yeah.
Because guess what?
It's
As
one
Caribbean
day.
people, we all pay taxes just like everybody else, and we're American citizens, and we have the right, just like anybody else, to celebrate our day and our culture.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we do. And I know that you will get onto them because I remember seeing, after Carnival finished, I think you probably took 24 hours, maybe 48 off. And before you know it, you were already back again posting stuff. I'm like, Pat, Carnival just finished. Why are you doing about 2024?
We prepared for when we always prepared once it's done, boom.
Yeah,
but the team gets practically a month off.
Right.
because
Right.
it takes a lot. People don't know how
Yeah.
much work gets put into having carnival. I mean, everybody on the team work. We
Mhm.
all have full-time job. You have some carnival organizers. This is all they do. This is not
Yeah.
what we
Wow.
all we do.
Yeah.
I run a non-profit organization giving back to those in need.
Yeah.
Plus, I land the Caribbean Carnival. Plus, I have my full-time job. And plus, my daughter's getting married this year, so I'm
Oh,
swamped this year.
wow.
There's so
Nice.
many
Oh my God.
plans.
This is
Yes.
2024 is going to be a big year
Mm-hmm.
for you. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to your daughter. That's
Thank you.
wonderful. Okay, so I know we've had some of the band launches already, and they are like going fast and furious. Entice is coming up this weekend. Mass Maniacs, they're coming up too. So how exciting is it that, they can focus so much on the beautiful costumes? I've seen some real knock out of the park costumes already. So I think it's definitely going to put Atlanta in the books even more so. Um, Having them on the road for what, 4 miles? Is it likely to extend? Is it going to be the same route? What is the plan for this year?
The plan is the same route. And what I did, because this last year was our first time using that parade route and the first time using that park,
Mhm.
logistically wise, I make sure I was on the parade route. I thought I was going to be on there until the parade started off, but I decided to stick it. I was like, I couldn't believe I did the entire 4 miles. So the main reason why I stayed there is because I wanted to see the pros and the cons.
Mhm.
And so one of the things that I noticed is that our security coordinator had only given us half of the street, which I didn't really want.
Oh, I
And
see.
so
Right, right.
being on the parade route, even though we had the cones that separated the streets, I see cars were still trying to drive in and going across the street. And
Mhm.
that was for us, safety is number one. So
Yeah.
what I did differently this year was put in for full street closure.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So we
Nice.
have the entire street.
Oh,
They
good.
can
Oh my God,
reroute.
that's a whole bunch of bacchanal.
Yeah, they can reroute the traffic. I mean, they have jazz festival
Mhm.
and they have, I think it's Jargon Con on that same weekend.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
keep complaining about the traffic that we bring into the city. But you got to remember, it's not us alone. You have
Yeah.
3 major events. The city put on jazz festival. So the traffic is a combination.
Mhm.
Because when I left the park that night, we stayed at the hotel, the Westin. It took me over 2 hours just to get to the Westin. I didn't
Wow.
complain. I just enjoyed it because
Yeah.
so many events going on. So
Yeah. Oh,
that's the
yeah, yeah. I do remember. I
Mhm.
do remember that. I had lots of twists and turns, but it was
Yeah.
fun. And I know, you pay a lot for the costume, so why not enjoy it?
Right. They
Why not
wanted
enjoy
4 miles, but I remember being on the parade road, and masqueraders came up to me like, Pat, please, not again. You have to cut down that miles. This was too much. I said, y'all keep asking for it.
No.
No, y'all get it. Y'all don't want it. Y'all
Do
ask
you
for
know what's
it.
really funny? I
Uh-huh.
posted Notting Hill. I'm from the UK, of course.
Mm.
Miss Deborah here is also from the UK. I posted Notting Hill Carnival the other
Mhm.
day, and I
Mhm.
said, Atlanta, y'all can't even scratch the surface of Notting Hill. Notting Hill Carnival is 2 days, first of all, and there's about what 30, 40 bands. You are on the road from beginning until nighttime. So all those
Mhm.
beautiful costumes that light up, it would be perfect in Notting Hill Carnival. You're on the
Think
road.
Atlanta will allow that? Oh,
You're on
please.
the road literally for 12
Mhm.
hours or more on day one
Mhm.
and day two of the carnival. You're doing it for 2 days. So you guys who are complaining about 4 miles in Atlanta, come on. I thought you were bacchanalists. Come on now. But
Well, it's
anyway,
not everyone, but most of the
yeah,
masqueraders were, it was a lot for them.
4 miles is
They
good.
came in tired. I looked and
Hmm.
I was like, I started to laugh because it was so tired. I'm like, this is what you guys wanted, and we give it to you. But the band leaders love it. We're not gonna change it. We put in for
Yeah.
the same 4 miles.
Yeah, nice.
But what I did differently this year, assembly begins at 9:30 a.m. sharp.
Okay.
If we're in time and everyone is there, I could have the parade move off at 11 instead of noon. So that way they could get
Give us a
5 hours
yes, yeah, nice.
instead of 4 hours. But if they're not there on time
Mhm.
and the parade moves off at noon, but what I said to the band leaders, everywhere you go, there's rules. You have to follow rules. I don't make the
Yeah,
rules. If y'all want us to have another carnival, you have to adhere to the rules.
right,
So
exactly.
if bands are not there between 9:30 and 11 to line up, they would not be able to enter the parade.
Oh, so they can't even come and run in the back?
Well, they can, the masqueraders can, but the trucks
Oh,
would not be
the
able
trucks
to
will,
allow.
okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because the police are being strict.
Yeah.
Because what I noticed last year, there was a lot of gaps. The gap was
Yes,
huge,
they were.
and we cannot afford to have that again.
Yeah, they
That
were.
was one of the things they complain about at the MPU. So when I go to the neighborhood, planning unit. For those of you who don't know what the MPU is they have the neighborhoods, have the different committees. And so when you're bringing an event into their neighborhood, you have to go before them and present. And then after your event, then they tell you what they don't like from what they like, and and they take a vote.
Okay.
Whether to accept you back into their neighborhood. But the final vote does not sit with them. It sits with the city of Atlanta. But remember, they have like councilmen that are representing them. So even if they say, the city say, yeah, we still want to have them do the event, they could go to their councilman, and the councilman could go to the city. So it's a lot,
Wow. Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know that.
One thing I do want to ask you about, and this is just from my own observation of last year, because I was at the front waiting for the bands. I ended up walking to some of the bands because, like you said, there's a lot of gaps. I'm kind of just walking back with them. I noticed the stage. The stage to me seemed a little small for the volume that we have and for the people going on the stage. What can you say about the stage this year? I know you. I saw. I think I saw something about
stage
two
that they
stages.
cross.
The stage that they cross. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's something they, like I said, logistically we had to go back and look at everything.
Yeah.
So we're using a street portion, even that they complain about. They don't even want us to have the stage in the middle of the street. They complain about everything. So I have to let them know about other carnivals and how they do stuff. So what we're going to do differently this year, the stage is going to be longer. It cannot be wide and width because of the street. So it's going to be longer.
Perfect.
We're going to move it from there because it was the street is kind of,
it was a little narrow during that
no,
area.
the street is kind of crooked too. So you got to find a flat surface. So
I see what you mean.
we're going to go down next Saturday with the stage manager. We're going to look at the street to see where we can move it up further. So we're going to make it longer.
Okay.
This time we're going to add rails to it, and the bandstand instead of steps, they would prefer ramp. So it's going to be a ramp, and it's going to be rail in the side and the back.
Okay. Oh, that would be good. That would be really good. Okay, I love that. I love that. So that will probably work out a lot better than it was last year. Because I know, when you get on the stage, nobody wants to get off the stage.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because that's everyone's moment. But you have to respect everybody else coming, behind you. And then some of the trucks as well, with the stage and the trucks trying to pass each other. That was a little, it was tight.
No, how it was supposed to be. Say, for example, first band comes up, the truck is going to remain there. Because the truck is provided the music.
Right.
For the masqueraders.
Yeah.
So once their time is up, the trucks is supposed to keep going back to the truck yard. Then the masqueraders are going to head into the park.
Okay.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to follow behind the truck. The truck's supposed to keep going.
Keep going.
Because one of the complaints that I had again from the neighborhood, it was that folks were behind the truck jamming and all this stuff. So we don't want that. Once the truck passes the park, they go back to the truck yard, and the masqueraders head into the park where the band leaders will feed them, and they come and enjoy the festival village.
Yeah, nice. And that festival village, oh my Lord, you got a whole bunch of people coming this year.
Tell Roscoe, don't add nobody else. He tried to get me to add.
Oh, Roscoe is the man in charge of that?
No,
wow.
He's not really. We all are, but the thing is, he'll send me all these people. Like, don't send me nobody else.
Well, hey, it's one carnival. They all want to come.
Not even that. Is for example, an artist, they're charging you to perform 40 minutes, and they can't get 40 minutes.
Oh, okay.
They're only getting 10 minutes because it's so much persons on the stage.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to cut back.
Well, let them come early. Let them come early and start their performance.
No.
Whoever can come there the earliest.
No, because if they come early, folks are watching the parade.
Yeah.
So I think one of the things, the issues we had last year was that we had all these big artists. We had like Skinny Fabulous, Alison Hines, Farmer Nappy. If you notice, they're not on Carnival this year because I have a group chat with all the artists and the managers. One of the things that I got frustrated about with the artists is that they have to go on the stage early because they take on a second show, which is in Orlando.
Oh, that's right.
And that's not fair to us.
Yeah.
So when folks come to the park and they're like, okay, where's Farmer Nappy? They already perform and
gone. Already on the plane.
So I made it clear this year we weren't going to hire any artists that take on a second show in Orlando. That's why you see Skinny Fabulous being on a flyer every single year. That's why he's not on the flyer this year.
Right. Got it.
People like Farmer Nappy and Allison, they always take a show. in Orlando. We can't cheat ourselves no more.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that actually makes sense because yeah, or Orlando Carnival is on at the same time.
Is
It's
there with all these artists?
Well, I would say y'all are missing out because Atlanta is the place to be. So Atlanta is the place to be this year, especially with our One Carnival theme. It's going to be. I know there's people coming in from all over domestic US, not just domestic US, but from Canada, of course. People flying in from the Caribbean for
Actually,
Atlanta.
someone messaged me. I just saw it popped up. I didn't look at it fully, and they're telling me they're coming in from St. Martin. I guess they had questions. So I'm like,
wonderful.
okay, yeah, but I didn't open it all the way in my WhatsApp.
No, that's great. But because Atlanta has actually grown over the years, like when I first moved, no one even knew Atlanta had a carnival.
Still don't know.
But I think it's it's definitely it's earned its respect in the carnival lineup. And anytime I see anything posted about Carnival, Atlanta's on there. So I definitely think it's definitely earned its respect over the years.
Oh, we're trying to be number one. So New York and Miami, y'all better watch out because we're trying to be number one. And these costumes are gorgeous.
The costumes are
yes.
gorgeous. I saw some,
Gorgeous.
you guys, you need to really go onto
give it up to the band
page.
leaders.
Yes,
y'all
for
did a wonderful
sure.
job. Y'all got the best
Yes.
designers. I don't know where y'all get them from, but
Listen,
I could never be a band leader. I mean,
but it's beautiful though, and I know that I've seen some sections that are actually sold out, like the ultra. I'm not going to call the biggest band in Atlanta. I'm not going to be biased, but they've got sold out areas, sold out sections, sold out ultras. So yeah, it is definitely.
the costumes are good. I want to say give it up to them because logistically, my team, we work very, very hard behind the scenes. And a lot of folks don't know what we do behind the scenes just to make this one day happen.
Yeah.
So for the band leaders too, because I see band leaders flying here, flying there, just to take pictures of their costume, just to meet with designers. So from both perspectives, it's a lot of work on both sides. So everybody.
No, there is. We've still got some of the bands. Impulse is coming up soon as well. So we got Impulse. I know Mass Mania. And who's the other one?
Well, we have like
Entice is this weekend.
4 band launch left. Entice is tomorrow night at Bliss. Then we have Mass Mania, which is February 18th. Then we have Impulse, which is the 24th.
That's right.
And then we have Ethnic Essential.
Oh yes,
which
Ethnic
is
Essentials.
March 30th, but they're not doing their launch in Atlanta.
Okay.
They're doing it in another place.
I love the fact that they're all doing it so early this year, so that you can.
Because I told them, I said, you guys got to come better. Because a lot of times, folks don't have money, and it's good when you could pay down,
Yeah.
And if there's like Trinidad Carnival, they start doing band launches like 10 months out.
Mhm.
So why we doing launch so close to Carnival and then you have to send it away to get production and then wait for it to come back from China? It's a lot. I personally think they should start doing band launches from November of this
November,
year.
December. Yeah.
November, December this year for next year.
I think it makes sense because at the end of the day, the costumes are getting even more beautiful, more flamboyant, and of course, that comes with a price.
Right.
So if people can put down a deposit in November and then pay down, they've got 6 months to pay it down. It'll be a
have
breeze.
to pay the Haklana. What else they got? They could register with some of these outlets and pay down their costume.
You know what? We gotta find. Maybe I'll start a carnival financial loan business or something, because that is big business. I've seen some of the costumes; they're beautiful, but of course it comes with a price tag, and quite rightly so, because that is a lot of work, to put that all together.
How about we have production company instead of sending these stuff to China?
Yeah.
Well, we can't do it here because a lot of times
that would be a nice
Miami
Caribbean
Carnival,
factory.
See, Miami Carnival, a whole lot of bands got hurt, had to pay back money because the costumes didn't get here in time. We need to start doing that.
Yeah.
Stop sending the stuff over to China and get it done here.
You know what? That is definitely possible. You know what? If you heard a little voice there, not so little, that is Mr. Courtney. Mr. Courtney, chief of what's your title? Communications. marketing director for Atlanta Carnival, doing a great job and getting that word out. I've seen every time I turn around, there's a flyer. There's something telling us what's going on. So congratulations to Courtney. Courtney working hard behind the scenes here with everything that he's doing.
I think someone on the live asked what happened to t-shirt section. So last year we took a vote with some of the bands in reference to t-shirts. So what we're allowing is that each band could produce 50 t-shirts.
Okay.
We don't want to take away from the costumes. So
Yeah.
each band is allowed to do 50 t-shirts. So to answer your questions,
Okay,
some
good.
bands will have t-shirt sections.
Yep, some bands will have t-shirt sessions. That's good. So if you're a t-shirt person, you better get on there quickly. There's only 50.
Yes. We don't want to take
50
away from
per
the
band.
costume.
And that don't mean you get the t-shirt and go create your own either. It's 50 per band. You know, I think it's just going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful. So tell us a little bit about, I think your vendor spots are sold out or almost.
Well, I think Nietzsche told me we had some more arts and craft.
Okay.
And smoothie vendors that we could take, but I'm not sure how much. It's not a lot. But I think for Juve, we could still take the same arts and craft and food smoothie, right? And
So tell me a
Carnival.
tell me a little bit about Juve. Tell me a little bit about Juve, because I know last year you extended it because people wanted it to be longer and during the day. Was it a day during
Well,
the
we
day?
did it
So
in
what's
the day,
happening
but
with
the venue was too much. That guy was too much. So usually we did Juve at night, and the fans wanted back at night. So we're back to night Juve.
The nighttime.
And one of the things I want persons to understand is that we're not in the Caribbean. When you're in the Caribbean, you could have Juve during the day, but in the morning, early morning, because that's how it is. Because remember, Carnival, the government is involved.
Yeah.
So you could do a lot of stuff. Here, we don't have that.
Yeah.
So we have to improvise and do what we can here. So that's why we have Juve at night. So for those of you keep asking me why you guys have Juve at night, because we can't do the same thing like we do in the islands.
Right,
So
right.
we kind of come up with an idea. So we have in Juve at night, which is 9 p.m.
Okay.
to 4 a.m. and that's at the bonfire.
Oh, okay.
1080 Donnelly Hollowell Parkway.
Well, that's just regular party time. So,
Right.
you know.
And it's close to the park too. So
Yeah.
we're trying to keep everything in the city of Atlanta.
Okay, so 9 o'clock till 4. If they got paint and powder, it's dark.
Yes.
We ain't gonna see you anyway. So, you know, just enjoy it. Just
And
enjoy it
the
either
bonfire is a
way.
beautiful venue, and it's gonna be on the outdoors.
I was gonna say, so okay, so it's a nice big venue.
Yeah.
We can mess it up. Because
Yeah,
you know
can
that
mess it up because it's outside.
okay. So anyone so going back to the vendors, I wanted to just touch on the vendors. So you still have a few spots left, but I know that a lot of all the food vendors have gone because that usually gets sold out the first. You know, there's a lot of food and a variety as well.
Yeah, we have to turn back so many persons. I tell them, right after Carnival, people already put in their deposit for the following year.
Yes,
Because
yeah,
if they didn't make
nice.
it this year, they want to make sure they get in for the following year.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have a bigger venue and we had more spaces, then we'll be able to accommodate more vendors. Because one of the things, I had a meeting with the mayor's department, and one of the things the mayor requested that we bring back Carnival into the city of Atlanta. They actually wanted us to bring it back this year.
Really?
Yes.
After all of that.
They want us back on Peachtree.
Because they know they can make some money.
Yes, they said, and we'll get a lot more sponsors. They said Carnival needs to be back on Peachtree. We were actually going to put it back there. We took a vote. A lot of bands wanted to see it back on Peachtree also. The problem is we couldn't find an ending location. So they had suggested Morrisboro, but Morrisboro needs a lot of work, a lot of cleaning up. So hopefully next year, God's willing, we'll be able to take it back to the city of Atlanta.
That would be nice.
And we'll start working on a venue from this year.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know why? Because I love when we were there going over that bridge. That you know.
You're talking about
the bridge. Oh, you're talking about in the city.
Yes, yeah, right. Coming down Peachy right there.
Really,
Peachy,
with Hard Rock Cafe.
Right.
Oh my God! But that's even more narrow than the street.
No. Peachtree's
not narrow.
That what Carnival was back
Will
in
we
the
have
day.
the whole street?
Yes.
It will be the whole street.
Always have the whole street. This is the first time we have half a street, and it wasn't my decision. It was the security coordinator.
Okay.
I got rid of her. I got rid of the security coordinator. She was just a tough cookie. She was just too much to work with.
Oh, Pat, I just love your honesty and transparency. That's one thing I can say, Pat. If you're working with Pat, make sure you're coming right. But you know what? But yeah, that was the year.
Oh, is that to them?
But you know what?
What Debbie, that's it.
Uh-oh. So Deborah's here. Deborah's
Welcome our new secretary, guys, Deborah.
So any communication will go through Deborah. I had to go through Deborah, follow protocol. We did it right. So Pat, I remember when I first moved to Atlanta, that is exactly where the carnival was. And I think it was probably one of the best experiences because but the park was small. I remember the park being a little small on the smaller side because it was in the middle.
We could probably take it. The thing is, no matter where you go in the city of Atlanta, parking is always going to be an issue.
Parking was an issue, but when I think the end of the carnival, so I do remember Hard Rock Cafe coming, seeing the parade coming past. It was nice. It was really
the
nice.
Location is a problem. And like I said, you didn't have Jazz Festival, Dragon Con will be in the city. So that would be a big
that's going to be big.
congested.
It's a shame we can't be in Centennial Park for parts of it.
With Centennial Park, that's the way they have Jazz Festival?
That's where the Jazz Festival is.
So we can use that park.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if not, we don't use that, but they have Jazz Festival. I've looked into colleges, but that's Memorial Day weekend. That's the biggest graduation time in Atlanta. Right. So they use all the colleges for graduation. So there's no way. So guys, stop asking me why you don't go to the colleges. I cannot get the colleges because it's graduation.
It's graduation. That's right.
I cannot get
I think it's gonna have to be.
Kind of get that Home Depot.
That's a great idea.
Because they said, I reached out to them previously. They said they don't know when they're going to have a game. So they can't give you a definite answer.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
well, hey.
Trust me, every place you could think of in the city of Atlanta, I've looked into it.
So I'm trying to think, what about places like a parking lot of a train station or something like that? Because they always have, what is the closest to downtown? That could be a possibility. But
I don't know what a parking lot downtown.
There's a lot. But parking is always an issue. A lot of people complain about the parking downtown, but it just means you got a carpool, you got an Uber, you got a Lyft, you got to do all the different precautions, or
you don't want to be towed because the police are they tell you they're going to be a standby and they're going to tow your vehicle. So just best to carpool.
So do you still have the parking spaces you had? Because I know you had some parking spaces last year.
We still have the school, and we're actually working on Boyd Elementary, and we're also working on the charter school.
Okay. Yeah. But the park itself has some.
Yes, but we still encourage people to take modern, take Uber. It's smarter.
Yeah, definitely. I remember having to go down there really early to get a good spot. So if you guys have any questions, put it in the feed. You can call in if you like too. Call in on 678-661-1819, and you can ask any questions regarding Atlanta Carnival.
One Carnival Atlanta.
One Carnival. We finally got here. No matter how we got here, but we got here, and we are excited for #One Carnival Atlanta. So if anyone's listening to us from out of town, come to Atlanta, come and support the bands. They have worked so hard at everything that they've done, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be amazing. Come and support our vendors. Come and support the artists. Come and support just Atlanta in general. Just come to Atlanta. In fact, Carnival starts from probably the Wednesday. Wednesday right through. We got a whole 5-6 days of just events after events, lots of day parties, evenings, juve, all kinds of juve. I think started from Cool Effect really from the week before. So just come on down and have so much fun. It's a great time to be in Atlanta. So Deborah, did I scare you? Deborah's from the UK, guys. She's from where I'm from. Not quite London. She's from out of London, but still, Deborah's from the UK. So coming off of the heels of Notting Hill. Right. Did you ever go to Notting Hill when you were in the UK?
Well, when I was living there, yes. But last year I went home to a wedding and was supposed to go to Carnival and ended up with flu.
Oh dear.
So I was a little upset.
Well, Notting Hill Carnival, they've been strict this year because they a lot of bands can't participate in the parade because they played reggae and Afrobeat. You saw that?
Yep, I saw that. It's soca, soca. But you know what? And you know why that is? Because they have Afrobeat corners and reggae corners and different corners everywhere. It's not one straight road. You know, England, you're going across the roads. It's just a whole
I want to go
mess.
one time.
But if you go, you will be blown away. You really will. But no, they have, you know, if you want to hear reggae, you can go to the reggae corner. Saxon corner, you can go to the reggae corner. Saxon, that's right. Big up to Saxon. But if you want to hear hip hop, you want to hear Latin, everybody has their own corner.
Okay,
If you want to hear that, you go eat, you sit down and just enjoy it.
We have our own corner.
Everybody has their own little corner. But yeah, but that's what Carnival is about. But if you want to hear soca and be on the parade, it's straight. It's soca. And it's the biggest street festival in Europe. It really is huge. There's like 40, 50 bands. It's amazing. But when you go there, don't expect to walk the next day in the next 2 days, because it's 2 days of like, oh, you know what I was going to ask you as well. What about well, we have what's called, you know, panorama. Of course, in Trinidad, they have panorama with the steel bands. Are we ever going to do something like that in Atlanta? I would love to see that.
We don't have that much steel band, and then the thing is, they have some in schools, but schools close around that time.
Okay.
I would love to see King and Queen of the band.
Oh my God,
come
wouldn't that
back.
be
They have those
lovely?
beautiful costumes. Listen, we're gonna try to take Atlanta to number one.
Yeah.
We're working on that. Next year we're talking about taking it back to 2 days of carnival. Maybe let
Yes,
Sunday
please.
be Sunday wear instead of Monday wear. We'll call it Sunday wear
Mm-hmm.
to give them 2 days of carnival. Next
Okay.
year. So we're talking about that.
That would be really nice, especially
Yeah.
with it being one carnival. I think the
Uh-huh.
bands will welcome that, and you know they will
Yeah, give them 2
participate for
days, 2
sure.
days for the masqueraders to have fun. Why not?
Yeah.
We're the one that bringing in carnival. All the promoters, they capitalize it.
Mhm.
So why not we do 2 days? Because I mean, some folks were even asking us, "Are you doing something this Saturday night?" I'm like, "Y'all trying to kill me?" Yeah. It takes so long. Look at me, tired. I haven't gotten a break. So it's like, for example, the 2 days of carnival. If we do something the Saturday night. Saturday night we have to be at the park till 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
how much hell to get them vendors out that park?
I was gonna say you're not doing
Yeah,
anything
the
Saturday
city
night. It's
park,
hard.
City Park, you have to be out by 11.
Okay.
Those vendors don't want to leave. And then
Yeah.
you have to be back there 6 o'clock to make sure the park is clear.
Right.
So
Right.
there, you know,
So when is Juve? When is
Friday night.
So that's Friday night. Then you've got Saturday night.
Saturday.
Sorry, Saturday for the parade. Okay, so those are the two, and then the Kiddies Carnival, of course. When is
Oh
that?
yes,
Let's
Kiddies
talk about Kiddies
Carnival.
Carnival.
It's May 11th,
Mhm.
and it's going to be at historic Fort Worth Park, but the smaller park on
Okay.
Ralph McGill. We have a lot of bands participating in this Kiddies Carnival. A lot of children, I must say.
Yeah.
But so it was brought to my attention real late with the participation. So next year, God's willing, what I'm going to do is put in for a street parade on Ralph McGill for the children and make it
Oh,
bigger.
nice, nice. You know they'll love that.
Yeah, I was gonna do it this year, but then
Yeah.
one band I just found out one band decided they're not participating again. So I said, why put myself to the stress? I just wait for next year, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that would be nice. I'm so glad that we were gonna able to put on Kiddies Carnival. That's gonna be nice.
Kiddies
for them.
Carnival always been nice. I mean, even though it wasn't that big downtown, it was
Mhm.
always nice. So with more bands now, it's even been nicer.
Yes, but you know we got to make sure that they're all into the culture.
And actually, Mad Colors is doing their Kiddies launch.
Oh, that's
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
From 4 to 8, and then Entice Mass Band launch
Mhm.
is at 10 until 2 at Bliss.
Yeah,
So
I
have
hope.
two events to
I always go on
tomorrow.
your live. I know you go live. I'm always at home working or doing something. So yeah, I'm gonna be on the live if not there. But
You're not gonna come out to the launch?
yeah, I would just say if not there, I will be definitely on the live. I'm gonna support it 100%. If I'm able to get away from work, you know, because
You gotta
you have
give
to
work
see.
a break. I work this morning. I worked this morning. I got up so late this morning for it, but good thing I work from home. I just run to brush my teeth, run the stairs, put on my computer. run to put on my computer. And then this one be calling me all hours of the night. And I was like, okay.
Hey, work is good. Work is good.
Huh?
No, you said get work a break, and I just looked at you.
Oh no, I'm talking about like on the weekends. Yeah, on the
Oh,
weekends.
like
Yeah.
work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, some of us gotta work to pay for these costumes, okay? So you let me work my weekends.
All right, Miss Cassie,
You
work
know,
your weekends.
we gotta do something if we're gonna be, and I'm not doing anything else but ultra, ultra, ultra. Like the most ultra of it all. I'm gonna be right there at the front. That's long gone the days when we used to have those like big things that you have to pull behind, those big like skirts that they pull behind and everything going on.
You can handle that with the 4 miles.
Yes. Well, 4 maybe, give and take. Give and take. If you have a porch.
I'm not doing the parade route with you guys this year.
But I saw you. You did walk it last year.
I
We
did
had,
because the only reason why I did it because it was the first time we're using that route, and so I have to see the pros and the cons and what works for us, and that's why I know we need the entire street.
Yeah.
And because of the way I see cars trying to get through the cones, and that was dangerous, and I figure, hey, and the way with the lineup, I didn't like how the police had it lined up. It's just too all over the place. So I just wanted to make sure everything goes smooth. I will be at the parade route, but once the parade moves off and there's no gap, then I'll head back to the festival village. And thank God we got 2 golf carts this year. Because last year we didn't have no golf cart. We ordered a golf cart way ahead of time. Sometimes people don't know what we go through in the back end. We ordered these golf carts way ahead of time. And the day now we're calling the paid for them and everything. We're calling the company to bring the golf cart. They tell me the 11th hour I have to have insurance.
What? You have to have insurance for the golf carts?
Yes.
Oh.
So I'm like, where am I supposed to get insurance from? Well, you didn't say something. We paid already. And they're like, oh, you could call some insurance company. I'm calling all over. Nobody know about golf cart insurance. They claim they read these golf. This vendor calling. He called the wrong time. Literally, you need to call Sammy. Sammy calling my phone. And I said,
Pat's phone is ringing, people.
So, and I'm like, okay, what we gonna do? So they didn't give us a golf cart. They refund us back our money. So we were so upset. So we didn't have no golf cart. So, but strange enough, this company reached out to me and said, hey guys, are you looking for any service? And I'm reading all the stuff they provided. And lo and behold, they're based in Tennessee, but it's okay. They're gonna bring them a golf cart.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So now we'll have a golf cart at the parade route. But I'll be
Is it going to be kitted out with Atlanta Downtown Con? We wanted to say ATL. We want them to know that it's our golf cart for Atlanta Carnival.
Well,
get a flag. Get something.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Flags of the Caribbean.
Definitely with the golf cart, it's a great help because I'll be able to get a ride back to the festival.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna stay. I think they need me more at the grounds.
Okay.
Yes, logistically, right?
Okay. That's the ground.
When I leave the grounds,
the ground was
goes
busy.
haywire. So I can't be at both places at the same time. So once the parade goes off, I head back to the festival village. I also wanted to say big up to Dominica.
They're having their carnival right now, right?
This year, every year we represent a different Caribbean island.
Yes.
But this year is all about Dominica. And I must say, we did Jamaica, Antigua, Barbados, St. Vincent, St. Lucia, Grenada, all these Caribbean islands.
Nice.
Dominica, when I tell you they're supportive, I want to be from Dominica.
Oh, big up, Dominic. Listen, if you're Dominican right now,
I want to be from Dominica.
Wow, big up to the
so
Dominicans.
Supportive. When I tell them how they love Asa, oh my God, they love Asa. They already purchased VIP tickets. I have this lady that I know, they want to come in the parade with a flag to be there with Asa. His people want to be there.
Nice.
I think Entice Mass actually have a band that's coming in from Dominica to be a part of there, to bring a section. They love Asa so much, and Dominica Tourism Board is going to be on board.
Oh,
they're
wonderful.
so excited when I reach out, but they're doing the carnival now, so they're going to be here too in support of Asa. So Asa, I must say you got a lot of love. So Asa
that's good.
One of our grand marshals, and with our grand marshals, what I tend to do is to make sure that we give proclamation awards to our artists because we have the platform to do so.
Yeah.
Because they give them only to the American artists.
Right.
So,
right.
Asa. And then we have Donna McLeod. Everybody know Donna McLeod. Give it up to Donna.
Yes.
I must say Donna is an inspiration to Atlanta Carnival.
Yes.
Donna Stay with me like I'm going to the mayor. Donna, you come with me. And Donna there. Donna, come and sit in the MPU meeting with me too. And when the lady talk
Yeah,
about
wonderful.
we naked and we all this, I'm biting my tongue. And Donna, I'm like, excuse me. And I'm like, Lord, Donna,
Yes,
take
I
over the
love it. But you know
MPU
what?
meeting.
She is such a supporter of the community.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just everything that we do, here, everywhere. Donna is very supportive. So
Yeah, I need to go support.
she
She
is
running
a
for Gwinnett County chair.
she is. She
Donate,
is.
even if it's $10, donate.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we need someone at the table.
No, we're gonna do a whole feature on Donna. So if you're listening, Donna, we're doing a whole
Yeah.
feature on you
Big
soon.
up to Donna McLeod.
Yes.
Then we have Ladua. Ladua
Mhm.
also is from the island of Jamaica, and she's
Okay.
also one of our grand marshal. When I tell you, Sharon introduced me to Ladua, and we've been such great friends. I mean, Ladua invite me everywhere. When I step into a room, you know who this is? This is the president of Atlanta Caribbean. Oh, Ladua, she is full of
Oh,
life.
good for Ladua.
So, she works for CDC. She's a community activist. Actually,
Okay.
Ladua ran prior in Sandy Springs.
Mhm.
And so she's also one of our grand marshals. She really deserves it. She
Okay.
campaigned for us. I miss it. And how could I miss our House Representative Shagun? His
Oh
mom.
yes, I think I remember him.
Yeah,
I remember him.
Representative Shagun. His
Yeah.
mom is from St. Vincent,
Uh-huh.
and his father is from Nigeria.
Yes, I remember him. I remember
Yeah.
him from the press conference last year. Yeah,
So
he
he's
spoke
also
very
one of our
well.
grand
Yeah.
marshal.
Oh,
And
wonderful. You got a good lineup.
Yes, and they support me. When I tell you, when I open my big mouth and say all the stuff that I'm going through, him and Donna stood
Yeah.
with me. And Ladua too. I can't complain.
Yeah, good, good. So we got some great grand marshals and advocates
Thank
for
God
not
for
just
that.
the community, but for Carnival, for anything Caribbean
Mm.
and Caribbean connected.
Because when I choose this grand marshal, like, why you choose this person? They're not from the Caribbean. Because we want other people to know about our culture too. They don't really have to be from the Caribbean.
Well, it's a
but we're
diaspora.
spreading
It's just a
love.
diaspora on the whole. Okay, so we're gonna campaign for Cazzy B to be a grand marshal next year. I didn't hear you mention Guyana. We got to get an artist from Guyana. We got to give them some love. I'm gonna put you in contact with
Jomo. I met
Guyana's-
Jomo.
Did you meet him?
I met him before. He's a
Yeah.
very good artist. Yeah.
He's a very good artist. He's very he doesn't get all the credit that he deserves.
He's good. I see him perform before. He's very
Yeah,
good.
he rallies up the crowd. He makes, I don't know if you've been to Guyana Day, but every single Guyanese comes out for Guyana Day.
I see him before perform somewhere,
Yeah.
but he's very good.
Yeah,
Well,
Jomo.
I
So
gotta-
we got to advocate for Jomo for next
Well,
year.
Guyana,
too.
I gotta do Guyana and Sinkis. Lord, take these kitty off of me. Sinkis, I love you guys. I adore you.
What's up with Sinkis? What are they doing?
On my back? Why don't Sinkis artists? Why you can't? But the thing is, show me like a single artist from Sinkis. Somebody tell me. Mostly Sinkis have is bands.
Okay.
It's very hard for us to bring in band unless we're getting sponsorship from the
From the
tourism
tourist
board.
board.
Yeah, we could pay them and put them up, but
Yeah.
usually airline tickets so they're expensive. It's hard to bring in 7 persons for a band. It's just too hard.
Well, I'm going to put it out there. If you do Guyana next year, I will happily join the committee and help out because I know everybody in Guyana.
She said she'll happily join the committee. Is it that easy?
Well, I don't know. I
She
mean,
don't know
you
the
can
word. Tell her.
listen. You can vet me. You can do whatever, but I can.
She'll run away from the first day.
But how about I be? Listen, I'm putting myself in trouble here. How about I be dotted line then, so I can just. I can be a voice to help you out and put you in all the contacts in Guyana. Absolutely, just to support them. And I know that the Guyanese Tourist Board, they will be on board. You definitely won't have to worry about that. The Ministry for Tourism, they would love that because
we haven't
Guyana's.
celebrated Guyana. We haven't had a Guyanese artist, so something I'll definitely.
Joma's. But you know what else?
Little Antigua is our sister people. We have more Guyanese in Antigua more than Antiguans. So
Really? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
got to go back to Antigua. When I went there, I didn't spend enough time in there. But you know what else I was going to say? What about chutney? The soca,
Trinidad, that's
calypso,
Trinidad, right?
chutney. Guyana has a lot of chutney artists too. So if we're doing Guyana, we can do kind of a hybrid and put that on the map. That whole community will support. They'll be in throws.
She's trying to get me to do Guyana Day.
Okay, hopefully I've given you some convincing about Guyana.
Yeah, well, Jumbo definitely because he's a very good
Yeah.
actor. I don't mind because he's very good. I saw him perform before. Yeah.
And he's always here that weekend.
really?
He comes for he comes for Guyana Day, so he's here anyway. He comes every carnival weekend. That he
Okay.
does the rounds. But yeah, he would Jomo, right, Lawrence? Yes. We're advocating for Jomo. Oh, hey, darling. So we're advocating for Jomo for sure. So yeah, so that's what's happening. So Pat, any kind of closing words? Where can they find more information about Carnival?
For more information, log on to
Mhm.
www.atlantacarnival.org. IT will put up the parade route this weekend. And to purchase tickets, go to official Atlanta Carnival eventbrite.com, and there's a link in our Instagram page. Follow us on Instagram, official Atlanta Carnival. What am I missing? Facebook, Atlanta Caribbean Carnival.
You have
So
TikTok?
somehow, yeah, we had TikTok, but they took down our TikTok page. I don't know what's going on. They banned us on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yes, we just passed.
What happened, Mr. Marketing? What's going on with TikTok?
It just happened. I don't know.
It
what
just
happened.
happened.
I
Oh,
don't know because of the music, because of the outfits. I don't know. They
oh.
didn't give us a reason why, but we don't worry.
You're gonna have to put up a disclaimer because they ain't
Yeah.
seen nothing yet.
Yeah. So we have to. We're working on putting up another TikTok site. Yeah.
Listen, when they see the whining, we're gonna have to explain. Maybe we should put a disclaimer called whining, like a definition almost, and what it entails. Because I don't think a lot of people realize. They think it's so provocative and whatever. But at the end of the day, for us, it's normal.
TikTok. Elon Musk.
For us, it's normal. But they do see it as very
Oh, and thanks
provocative.
for having us.
Of course, anytime. So I will be amiss if I didn't say happy birthday. Happy
belated
birthday. How old are you? 21 again?
Yes, 25.
21? Oh, 25 this year. Okay. So last year you were 21. This year you're 25. Okay, you're like me. I was only 35. I just celebrated. Deborah, why are you laughing? What are you laughing at, Deborah? What you laughing at, Deborah? You found something funny?
Yeah, they all look good for their age.
Listen,
Right.
I was 35. If any all my promo show followers, they know I was 35. Okay. Don't worry about all of that. That's what we do here. But yeah, so Atlanta Carnival, we've got one of our sponsors, We're White, which is happening on the Sunday night. Of course, we got Patrice Roberts coming through. We got Nadia Baston. So exciting. And we have the Road March winner, Mr. DNA himself. What did I do? Okay. Mr. DNA himself. So all of that's happening right here the day after, Sunday, the 26th of May. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the horse's mouth. Pat is here. She is telling you all about Atlanta Carnival. Miss Deborah. We've got Mr. Courtney in the background. You hear his he's a VP of marketing. Is that the right is that the right title for you? Listen, you call yourself a VP, man. The amount of work you do, very important person. VIP of marketing, very important person in marketing. That's what we're gonna call you. So the whole team is here, guys. Atlanta Carnival. Hashtag one Carnival Atlanta. I love that hashtag.
Yes.
That's gonna be it as we go forward. So anything you do concerning Atlanta Carnival, let's just keep that momentum up. This is great news. Anything else you think our viewers would like to hear? We're gonna end with a whole bunch of music. We got the hottest DJ. He is here, but we're gonna end with them. So Pat, any kind of closing words for the carnivalists?
So you guys come out to Atlanta Carnival. We want you guys to be safe. Safety is our number one priorities. Adhere to APD. Listen to what they tell you. Do not park on folks' yard. Please find parking space or take Marta Uber. It's smarter.
Marta or and then on top of that as well, we want to make sure that they don't dance with a police officer. They're not there to dance, they're there to work, right?
Well, I could dance with them, and they do it all over.
Listen, there was one when you came around that corner last year. We saw him.
He was dancing.
Oh, dancing. He was more than dancing. In fact, we had one on a bike as well. And everybody was, do you remember the bike? They were whining all over him on the bike and he loved it.
Well, for Atlanta Carnival, we say big day unity. Thanks to my team. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm not the easiest person to put up with, right, Courtney? But But I love
Courtney is still here though.
I like you know what? It's not personal, it's business. And they understand. Don't take anything I say personal.
That's how I
Always
feel
tell them
about
at the end of the
Lawrence.
day, my name call up. Even though and thanks to everyone. Thanks to everyone that has been supportive for Atlanta Carnival to make it one Carnival Atlanta.
Yeah. And
And
you
they
know,
say man follow soca, Lawrence. They say I made follow soca.
uh-oh.
I gotta go watch that.
Oh, you're starring? You're starring in Follow Soca?
You didn't hear?
What? What? Pat, are you done? Yes, yeah.
My team, the band leaders, just put in a group chat that I'm on Follow Soca.
Okay.
It's the last time I was on there, they threw me up. Oh my God. This time I heard they saying good things. Wow.
But you know what? I was going to say everything evolves. You know, look at that. The whole thing just evolves. Okay, so let me just read the headline. So what it says, congratulations to the Atlanta Carnival is becoming one unified Atlanta Carnival. And there's a picture of Patricia. Girl, you looking good on here. Look how they got you looking good. Look at that. Follow Soca. You see, Atlanta is going to be on that map. Atlanta is going to be real. Yes, Atlanta is going to be top notch. It's going to be the carnival to be at. So let's pray incident free. Atlanta, let's go. Guys, unify, get behind Patricia. Let's make this happen. It's going to be an amazing, amazing carnival. We're already geared up for it. And I know my DJ is here. I know he's itching to play some soca. This is DJ DS, a kid from Linden. We were just talking about Jomo. She's going to honor Guyana next year. You are surrounded, so be real careful.
Yeah, how come I never heard of you?
Oh, you're gonna hear about him right now.
And I used to be on the Inferno.
Oh, so they hiding you back there. Don't ever let nobody hide you. Miami Carnival taught me that when I started with Atlanta Carnival, I love to be in the back and like, no, you work too hard. You need to put your name out there. Don't let nobody hide you because you know I say Inferno. I heard of Inferno, but
well, I will say
this.
I will say this. This DJ right here, okay. He is now my co-host on the promo show.
Okay.
So congratulations. Congratulations to DJ DX, the kid from Linden. He no kid, but he likes to call himself a kid from Linden. I understand. I ain't see no kid here at all. But congratulations to DJ DX. He did a great job. He played twice for me last year for the promo show, and I was like, you know what? I need to have that energy, that whole vibe. You know, so here he is. So he is back. Oh yeah. You're gonna need him. So he got it going on. So we're gonna wrap up in about just a few minutes. So I'm gonna hand over to the DJ right now, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna wrap up the show. So
what's
DX,
your name again?
DJ DX.
DJ DX.
Sound International, we are big sound. Turn the beat down a little bit. All right there. What's this feeling? Tell you me. The way you with your fine and your clean and your couple of the girl, you're fine. You're moving time. The way you're fine and your clean and your couple of the
Turn the beat down a little bit. All right, right there. What's this scene? Girl, you mean, yeah. The way you move, yeah. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down the way you whine, yeah. Girl, you fine, yeah. You move in time, yeah. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down the way. Don't look a bit, don't look a bit. Whine and go down the way. Don't look a bit, don't look a bit. Whine and go down the way. Don't look a bit, don't look a bit. Whine and go down the way. Don't look a bit, don't look a bit. Whine and go down the way. I like the way you move. Round and round is the way you move, yes. Yeah. You whine with attitude. Yeah. Up and down, baby, whine and work your legs. Yeah. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. The way you whine and you grind and you bubble and go down there. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. Don't look at it, don't look at it. Whine and go down there. You see your best right up in your chest. You wanna link on me, you're the best. Every girl walk up to the bed, and every girl get pressed to impress. See my team, we don't really waste time. You come up, now you know a real vibe. You wanna taste this one more time. Girl, let's start it. You call out the bridal party. Call the residents happy. Now make it snappy. Put it with it for the king like Papi. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Running drinks like yeah. We wanna drink that party. Let's stop it. Party. Your life, how you want it. We don't got none. All day so we can go to the bar. All day we like to hard. All day the party. All day we like tension. When you release your stress. All things that we ain't done yet. All day the party. I take a trip for your hips and there. I walk away for your lips talking. You're so sweet, so nice like this. I know the friends like a bag of umbrellas. See my team, we don't really waste time. They're all so positive, what we like. They wanna taste this one more time. Can't let me start it. They call out the bridal party. Sound international, we are big, big sound. Coming to work. In other words, I not doing one class soul today. Don't tell me about what I am from the world today. They had some pretty beaches I am from the world today. I don't care what I'm doing. This is the king of today. I want to talk today. I don't know what about this. I'm not going to. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. All right. So thank you, DJ DX. That's what he told me. He told me holiday. He's not coming to work today. So yeah, he took a holiday. He took a holiday today. All right, we can start next week, right?
Definitely.
He sang that song. He was telepathically singing it to me, so I just didn't hear him. But hey, listen, he said he couldn't see himself coming to work today. You know I love you. So anyway, guys, so that is my time. That is my time. Yes, so the new show Fridays from 5 to 7. We went just slightly over. So we just had to, get some jams in. Of course, I had the lovely Miss Pat. You may have to come back. May's a long time. I know you're going to be busy, but you may have to come back. You may have to come back, because I'm sure we'll have plenty more to talk about. In fact, might get you lunchtime if 11 o'clock works for you. 11 during the day virtually. But yeah, so Pat, so again, Atlanta Carnival, so they can actually get tickets right now, right? Okay. Oh Lord, Pat. I know the hotel is also. So tell us which hotel. Okay. Okay, guys. So you heard that the Westin. Yeah, I remember. I couldn't get a hotel in the end. I had to drive home, but hey. So the Westin Hotel, guys, go to Atlanta Carnival website and you can book your room directly from the site. There's a link on the site. So go and book your room at the hotel, the Westin. And of course, tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale for the park. So make sure you get your tickets for Atlanta Carnival. It's going to be amazing. We're going to keep talking about it right through until May. So yeah, so thank you. I want to thank you both for coming in. You're of course Mr. Very important person over there of marketing who's hiding, Mr. Courtney. Big respect to Courtney, and everyone that tuned in on all of my lives and Caribbean Live TV on Caribbean Live TV on Facebook. Caribbean Live TV on Facebook. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Catch the promo show next week. Next week Friday. Fridays, just to say Fridays from 5 to 7. And everyone on my live, everyone listening to us or tuned in on Facebook, on YouTube, and as well on Bacchanal TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will see you again soon. Bye, everybody. DJ DX. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, guys. You guys have a good day. Thank you guys for logging into the promo show, DJ DX Amir. Unfortunately, I came late, but next week we're gonna start it full bang. All right, thank you.
Yes, Sound International in the house. Thank you, guys. Bye.